Good morning, everybody. It's Allan Wade back again with another video. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're new here, I make a lot of embroidery videos and sell embroidery files on allanawade.com that work with your brother SE600 and other brothers' embroidery and sewing machines. So go check out the site, buy yourself some merch, and help support the channel. Today we're going to be embroidering the TikTok social media logo to start closing up on our social media collection. Who knows, maybe we'll add some more files in there if you guys want it, but this is going to be, I think, one of, if not the last social media files that I do. I think I have like one or two more to go, I forget. But anyway, let's jump straight into it, guys. Alright guys, so you see the SE6, I have some black embroidery thread, some pink embroidery thread, and some white embroidery thread. Those are three colors we're going to use to make our TikTok logo. We want to go ahead and we have a memory card inserted in the side of our SE600. Go ahead and touch the screen one time and navigate to our file. Alright, touch the screen, navigate to our file in our digitized folder, and you already see that we have our linen along with our tearaway stabilizer loaded up. Product links in the description for those products, and if you haven't purchased your SE600 yet, don't forget to use my Amazon link down in the description below to purchase your SE600 today. I'm an Amazon affiliate and I get a cut when you use my link to buy anything on Amazon. So here's our TikTok logo, available on allanawade.com for the price of $1 as we speak. Press set, we have it right here in the middle, and edit, and we are ready to stitch this thing out. But first, well, we gotta hit embroider. But first we have to go ahead and load up our first color. Now you see what it says on the screen. It says this whole design is gonna take 25 minutes to stitch out, 18 minutes for the black, 3 minutes for the pink, and 5 minutes for the white. So now let's go ahead and load up our machine. We're gonna go ahead and put our black embroidery thread, which the machine is asking for. We'll put our black embroidery thread in the machine first. I have a video showing how to do this, but here I'm going to do it again. Just put it up in here, up at the top. Boom, boom, around, down like that. I like to hold my finger to give it some tension. Bring it around the top. Grab it with two fingers and in through the little loop right there. If you don't know how to do this, I have a video that shows you exactly how I thread this machine, and by the time you do it a few times, you'll be a pro just like I am, guys. So we are ready to go. Let's start embroidering. So now that we have our foot down right here, only thing we have to do, excuse my language, guys, excuse my enunciation. Only thing you gotta do is push this button right here, and the machine starts to embroider your pattern, guys. And the reason why I make these videos, guys, is so that when you buy any file on allanawade.com, you can stitch along with the design that you just bought. Already you see the SE600 start to stitch out the pattern of that TikTok embroidery file. Guys, looks crazy, looks sick, looks clean, fresh, and pristine. You see the SE600 putting down the back stitch. This is a very, very inexpensive startup embroidery machine, as well as a sewing machine that you can use to start your business, to sell embroidery patches online, to decorate your kids' garments and things like that, to save a lot of money throughout the year. So that's why I highly recommend it. I've made a ton of videos using this embroidery machine, so I can attest to the fact that it is a great product and you will make your money back and then some when you buy this machine. I think I paid a little over $300 and some for it, and I've made my money back probably times 10, to be honest with you guys. You guys can go ahead and look at the videos and see all the tutorials that I've given on it and all the views that I've gotten on the videos, and yeah, it's very much worth your money, even if you're just following along with my videos and buying my $1 files from allanawade.com and stitching out and selling your patches for like $3 to $4 each. You can make a bunch of them and just sell them to, like, I don't know, people at work, people around the neighborhood, to kids at school. Give them to your kids to sell to other kids at school. You know, hang them up as ornaments on your Christmas tree because tis the season right now. Make them into iron-on patches, which I have a video on how to make iron-on patches. So you can turn them into iron-on patches and sell them, so people can just iron them on. You can, if you know how to sew, you can use this machine right here after you buy your SE600 and sew them on. It's a bunch of things that you can do with these files from AllanAWade.com. I have a memory stick that you can buy with most of my designs on it, and I'm going to create some other memory stick packages that have less designs and different designs, my newer designs on them also. Also, we're going to start to get more intricate in in the design process and start making more detailed and different things. I just wanted to cover the basis with as far as my what I offer on the website is concerned, because a lot of times when you buy these embroidery machines, they don't have that much, you know, that many things to choose from that's trendy and that's that the kids like. So I wanted to cover all the bases before I get into like exclusive different patterns and stuff like that. So depending on the complexity of the designs, then I might go up a little bit in the pricing, but not too much. Maybe $2 at the most, but for the most part, the basic startup embroidery files like this one, they're all going to be $1. So you can always resort to the website to grab something real cheap and inexpensive to start decorating garments. You see the SE600 starting to lay down the back stitch. I'm going to let this stitch out and I'll be right back to you when it's almost done, guys. The SE600 stitching out the other part. You see it stitches out one side, then it stitches out the other side. You can already see this whole design start to take shape and take form. Whoever made the TikTok logo, they really did a good job because it's really very creative. It's like a #1 with a music symbol meshed up into one. It's really quite interesting, to be honest with you. It's one of the more interesting social media shapes, guys. So go ahead and let the SE600 finish stitching out the design, and I'll be right back with you when it's time to change out the color, guys. This is a wonderful design. I love the way it looks. I love the way it's coming out. I love the background, love the border, like everything about it. So I'll be right back with you in a moment. Just let yours stitch out, and yours should look just like mine when you purchase your design from AllanAWade.com, because this is in fact a follow along video that you can look at while you are stitching your design, guys. Alright, the SE600 is finishing up on the final stitches, and now it is going to start to do the border around the entire design. You see it going around once. As you can see, it's on the very, very edge of the whole design. Very, very good and precise stitch out. It's going around again, the border, and then after it gets all the way around, it's going to start to stitch out the border, as you guys will see in just a moment when it reaches down here. It's going to start to stitch out the border, the outline. It's a little small, thin black outline. See it? There it goes. Now it's stitching out the border, and after this border gets stitched out, then the inside of the design, we'll be approaching the end, the inside of the design will start to get stitched out. So just let your SE600 stitch around the whole entire design, and do not be alarmed. I'll be right back to talk to you guys. Don't forget, if you haven't purchased your SE600, use my link down in the description below to purchase your machine today. It helps the channel out a lot. Great gift for the holidays, great gift to start to get your significant other or yourself into this stuff so that you can save a lot of money on clothes going into the new year. You can decorate your own garments, buy blank shirts and decorate your own garments. Stop supporting these designers that have no care in your best interest and your financial goals for the new year. If you have financial goals for the new year, a small investment can go a long way throughout the whole year. A small investment in yourself, in decorating your kids' garments and stuff like that, stuff that they already have, can have new life when you just throw an iron-on patch on there, or throw a patch on and sew it, because this is a sewing and embroidery machine. So denim jackets, you know, that might be beat up, they have that vintage look to them, throw on a couple patches and that's a whole new type of jacket, guys. So just keep that in mind. It's a great investment. Like I said, $300 and something might seem a lot, like it's a lot initially, but when you master this stuff and start using it, you'll see how fast you make your money back. AllanAwade.com to buy all of your files, just in case you don't want to digitize your own stuff and pay for the expensive software. Then let me be the person to provide you with the necessary files that you need to decorate all of your garments. Guys, as the SE600 approaches the end, you'll see it start to slow down and then stop. Slow down and then stop. And what it does is you go ahead and look at the screen and it's asking for the next color. You see the black is totally gone. Now it's asking for the pink, which is going to take 3 minutes to stitch out the outlining of the TicTok logo. So let me show you guys how to take this out right here. It's really quite simple. You just raise up the foot, swipe once underneath with your embroidery shears, product link down in the description below, and just pull out your embroidery thread like so. Just pull it out from the machine, wrap it up to keep it nice and neat. Alright, we won't be using this. We're done with this color right here, so set it off to the side. Put your embroidery spool savers on that black, and now you got your pink right here. Take your spool saver off, product link down in the description below. Put your thread in just like you took your thread out just now. Put it in, doing this with one hand on them, and put it through here through the top. And if my hand is in the way, never mind that, I have a video that shows you how to do this stuff. Oh, thread drop down in there. I'll put some tension on there a little bit so as I'm dragging it over, it can go over and it helps me guide it better. Alright, so through that little hoop right there, down, under. This is all numbered right here. You see these arrows, it's all numbered, telling you exactly where to put the thread, and it's really quite simple. If I can do it, trust me, you can do it too. There's a lever on the side, just press that down, and that pushes the thread through the little hole in the needle. Grab your embroidery shears, grab the loop, pull the rest of the thread through the needle like so, and then this is the long tail, so you just clip the access to about this length right here, and we're ready to go. Watch, see, ready to go. You just hit the machine, hit that button right there, and watch what it does. I'm gonna hit the button, and then it starts with the next color. How easy is that? I mean, it might seem like it's a lot of steps, but it really isn't. I promise you it isn't, because I've done this over and over and over again. It's really not a lot of steps. It just seems like it is. But after you do it a few times, it's gonna be like super easy, guys. Alright, so follow along. Let the machine do its thing. See, it's laying down the next color. Yep. Alright. Now you see all of the intricate intricacies being done by the SE600. At this point right here, you could stop the machine if you wanted to. Just raise the foot up if you wanted to. You don't have to. And stitch out. You see all those little fine jump cuts right there? You can trim them if you want to, just to make it look neater. I'm just going to go ahead and trim some of them right here, just to show you guys what to do. You don't have to do it now, but you can do it now. It's totally up to you. Wouldn't make a difference either way. So just make sure you get just the loose thread. Make sure you just get just the loose thread, and watch. Pardon my arm right there, guys, in the room, in the way of the video. Just grab it with your fingers, or grab it with your tweezers, which mine are in the drawer, and the camera's in the way right now, so I don't want to move it. Boom, clip that, and grab this, and clip that, and we can put down the pressure foot, the foot, embroidery foot rather, and then just let it continue stitching on. That's the good part about this. You can stop and start this whenever you feel like it. That's pretty dope. And look, just like that, I didn't know we had that much little to go. Now we just change the thread once again. Raise the foot, swipe the needle to loosen the thread. See that thread came out right there? Then you go ahead and take the upper thread out like we just did in the last one. And go ahead and wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. Use your spool savers. Again, product links down in the description below. Just make sure you get all of it in there, and use your spool savers. Boom, to just get over top of it so that your embroidery thread isn't like all over the place. All right. And now we grab our white thread, which is our last part, and it says it's gonna take 5 minutes to stitch this part out. So grab your white thread, take your spool saver off, and put it in your machine the same way we put in the other 2 threads. You see the repetition here? You do this so many times that you're gonna be a pro in no time, and this is gonna be easy for you. All right, boom, down on the bottom, around here. Get you guys a little closer shot. See, I went through this little part right here. I made sure the thread went all the way inside of it. Then boom, through here, in here. Bring this down to line it up. Pull that lever, and the machine threads the loop, threads the needle. Grab that little loop, pull the rest of the thread through. And you grab that tail so it's not too long. Cut it about right there, and start embroidering again. That's simple. That's simple, guys. How simple is that? Push the little button. Back in the game. I know what you're thinking. Sold. Use my link down in the products, down in the description below to purchase your SE600, right? Because I make it look so easy, and it is that easy. The hardest part about using this machine is the small technicalities that you have to get used to when something happens or something gets loose, or you threaded the machine wrong. But if you follow my steps, you won't thread the machine wrong, but occasionally you'll forget to do something. Like occasionally I forget I forget to do something. So nobody's perfect. We're humans. We're not machines. Even machines mess up when their screws get loose or the programming goes wrong or whatever. But like nothing's perfect, so most of the times when something goes wrong with the machine is definite. It does what it's programmed to do. Only variable is like a loose screw, or you know, you threaded the machine wrong, or a knot in your thread. Certain things will cause certain other things to happen, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's my machine. But most of the times, I assure you, it's not the machine, it's a user error. So don't worry about that, guys. Just stitch along. And right now, it's telling us that our bobbin thread is out. And this is a good example of something that can happen. So let me focus real fast. So just acknowledge that the bobbin thread is out. Press OK. You're supposed to do that after, but I'm just going to go ahead and change the bobbin thread, and this is the perfect time for me to show you what to do. So you see the little scissors button right there. You hit the scissor button. It cuts the thread, and you just raise up the foot, swipe, and release the whole design. See how our design is coming out so far. Looks good. And go ahead and take the bobbin out. All right. Push this little door right here, this little latch. It pops open. And here's our bobbin right here. Take the bobbin out. Get a new one, which I have sitting right behind me. Grab one right here. I pre-wind a bunch of bobbins all the time and just have them on deck. So here's a pre-wound one. I have a video showing you how to pre-wind these bobbins on the channel. So anything you need pretty much about this embroidery machine, I have on the channel. So you have a resource that you can go to when you get your machine. Watch all the videos and you'll learn plenty of tips in all of the videos when I stitch out stuff, because I always drop a little gem in my videos. See? So now the bobbin is in. It's that simple. And there's an illustration right here on the thing that shows you how to do it right there. But you have to make sure it's going in this direction. All right? So now that that's done, you just simply put this back, lay it down flat, slide it right underneath, put it back in here, boom, and guess what? You're ready to go again. Watch this. Watch this. Let me focus. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Like it never happened. Holy smokes. Sold! Use my link down in the description below to purchase your SE600. I know what you're thinking. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I clicked on this video. Thumbs up this video if you're glad you clicked on this video and found this machine. Found this guy. Oh my gosh, it's my first time finding a YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it in advance. I've heard that before. And please don't hesitate to leave those comments down below, because it keeps me encouraged to make more videos like this for you guys and to teach you guys how to make extra cash for the New Year's, how to make extra cash, how to save cash, which means you're making extra cash because you're not spending as much, you know, throughout the whole year, because you're just making your own clothes eventually. Because this is not going to do nothing but tweak your curiosity to do other things using this machine or other machines. So use my link down in the description below to purchase all the products that you need to purchase to do everything that I'm doing right now. Again, I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of this design stitch out, and we'll be right back. Thank you for following along with the video. It is really as simple as it looks. As you guys can see, I did this whole thing in front of you, and I'm just going to let the machine stitch the rest of it out, because there's no need for you to see the stitching part, because you guys basically know what the machine is going to do, because your machine is going to do the same exact thing, guys. Alright, so I'll be right back to you when the rest of the design is stitched out, and we'll talk about the design and see what we found and stuff like that. Alright, so the SE600 is pretty much done. The design is approaching its last few stitches, closing up that little small gap that's right there, and it is done, guys. Thank you guys for following along. Let's take out our design. Hit OK on that screen to acknowledge the fact that it's done. Swipe once to loosen up the thread and take out, look, right here, I'm reaching right over here and I'm just taking out, pulling this back and pulling this up and taking out the thing, laying it flat down and sliding it right out. And let's talk about the design for a moment if we can. Alright guys, had to light it up a little something. You can see through the design a little bit because of the light in the background. I'm passing my hand through the back so you can see what I'm talking about, but if you lay it on a garment, it'll be fine. But it almost has like a 3D effect, which is pretty cool. Like as you move it around, it almost looks, and that's what it's supposed to do, because that's what those little accents right there mimic, 3D effect. So I think it came out good. I think it's good for $1 on the website, guys. AllanAwade.com. Get your TikTok design right now as we speak. TikTok patches available for $1, along with all of our other designs that we've made over this last year. Looking forward to doing more intricate designs for you guys all year long next year. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. YouTube.com/adubbproductions to see more interesting embroidery designs, and gonna venture into more applique this year coming up. So not only will we have embroidery files available, but we'll also have applique designs on the website, along with, that's right, along with Silhouette Cameo 4 hint files available for you guys to purchase and make along with the videos. So we have a fun and adventurous 2020 ahead of us. So make sure you guys are tuned in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and engage with what's going on here at A-Dubb Productions. I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and relative to this design. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If it's your first time here, once again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more interesting and adventurous embroidery videos and how to make money selling t-shirt tutorials. Okay, so once again, don't forget to visit AllanAwade.com to buy some channel merch, help support the channel. Follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/adubbproductions and facebook.com/kingadubb and facebook.com/adubbproductions. Follow all those social medias, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby? like that.